we have about 2 or 3 regimes of billing. So number one, we have what we always know, where we have to go out, read the meter, and then process the bill. Number two is the token, which majority of the Kenyans use today, where you buy the token, you feed into your meter, and you have electricity. The third one, which is now the current technology, is what we call the smart metering, where we are able to interact with the customer's meter remotely. So we can be able to see the reading from where we are. We can be able to pick it whenever we want. We can be able to use it for billing. Currently, as we speak, we have 1.9 million meters that we read every month. So we have to go out there, pick the reading, and then use that to produce the bill. The other 8.2 million meters are either the token one that I've talked about, where the customers buy the token, and we have another 300,000 where we are able to read remotely. So we don't have to go there physically to pick the meter readings. As a company, we have in-house developed something called OCR for meter reading. OCR is optical character recognition, which enables a device to be able to interpret or read a text from images. What I mean by that is a meter is a device. It's you can take a photo of it, and then from it you can be able to see the meter number. You can see the reading, which are the critical elements in the billing. So what we have done is that in-house we have developed OCR for meter reading that will be able to eliminate what we call the human errors. And apart from eliminating the human errors, also reduce on the time taken to read the meters on site. Technology is a major driver of our business. And in terms of billing, and specifically coming down to the meter reading that we've talked about, we have been looking at how do we make it better, and not just better, how do we make it accurate? So we are moving towards what we call the smart metering, which enables us to remotely interrogate or be able to see or to pick any information that we need from the meter. We have been on the journey of OCR now for the last, let me say 2 years. We have been able to develop this in-house. We started by, first of all, developing that application called OCR for meter reading. Then number two, integrating it with the meter reading application so that it is one thing. So that development took some time. We had to go to the ground, test the different types of meters that we have in terms of whether it is able to scan the different types of meters we have, because we have different types of meters on the ground. Then after that development was successful, we were able to do what we call a pilot within a small area within Nairobi, which we did for a period of 6 months, just to be able to be sure that it's giving us what we want, that our staff can be able to embrace and use that technology to save time and to eliminate. We want every Kenyan who is using our meter to have accurate bills. So when our meter readers come to read, the use of that technology will be able to help them read faster with no errors. So what happens is this OCR, instead of going to site, you look at the meter number, you confirm from your device, and then insert the reading and then save. You just do a scan. So that scan is able to pick the meter number automatically. It's able to compare with what we have in the system. It's able to pick the reading, so it picks the reading, both the image and what it reads, and then what the meter reader does is just to save. So that is going to save us a lot of time. It is also going to eliminate what we call the human errors. As we read using that technology, we store the images on the background, and in future when you go back to read, it's able to make a reference and be able to see that yes, I've interacted with this before, to be able to give us more accurate readings as time goes by. We have sufficient readers who go around every day to read meters, because the way we do the billing is that every month we have to produce a bill for our customers who are on that what we call postpaid, or where we have to go and pick the reading and then process the bill. These are human beings. It's largely a manual process, yes. So they have to go where the meter is. They have to pick the reading. They have to check what we call the meter number, confirm with what they have in their device, punch in the reading and save. So it's largely a very manual process, very prone to errors because these are human beings. So, and most of our meters have very many digits. Most of them have a minimum of 5 digits up to 14 digits. So yes, errors can be there in terms of looking at the meter number, in terms of even the reading, because it's displayed. Somebody may see 1 as 7 or 7 as 1. So yes, the errors are there, and they do happen because it is done by human beings. What determines the amount of the bill is what you have consumed in terms of electricity units and the tariff. And the tariff is well structured and regulated by IPRA. And it doesn't matter the location of the place or the type of the meter that you have, whether it is a smart meter, whether we come to read it, or whether you buy token. The charges remain the same if you are in the same tariff. So what determines the amount of money you pay is your consumption and the tariff that is used to bill. You can live in Kibera and pay more money than somebody who is living in another high-end place. You can live in the farthest or the rural-most part of Kenya and pay more than somebody who is living in the city. So it depends on your consumption in terms of units and the tariff.